Hey everyone, Summer with Astariasen, and today is the 11th day of Ivy the Occultist 12 Days of Yule, and we are supposed to share a winter self-care ritual. So I don't know that it's necessarily winter. One, it's just one I do all the time. That's how I work. I just consistency, because when you're working with self-care, consistency is the best way to succeed. So consistently I make goals and I use gratitude. So when I make goals, I'm able to feel better about myself. I make goals and then I adhere to those goals. And I'm not talking about big, elaborate, giant goals. I'm talking about just regular daily goals. I have regular daily goals. I'm a list person. So for my self-care rituals, I generally make a list every week or every day. Depends on what's going on that particular month. But I make a list of all the things that I need to get done, and then I do them, and I will just cross them off the list. This may not seem like a self-care necessarily ritual, but rituals are habits. So self-care things are habits. They're the things you do regularly. So that's what I do regularly, and it's a self-care thing for me because it keeps me focused. It helps me feel like I'm succeeding in something, and it builds my confidence. All of those are things I need in order to succeed. Things that I put on my list are change the cat box, do the dishes, pet the dog, go out and feed the goats, do my business stuff. So business stuff might be sharing something on my webpage, or it might be actually creating something in clay. So each time it varies a little bit. Today's, self-care ritual is going to consist of creating 10 pieces for a VIP that I'm going to have next week in my group on Facebook. And it's going to be changing the cat box, and it's going to be bringing in wood for the fireplace, and it's going to be spending time with my dog. So those 4 things, as long as I get those 4 things done today, then I will be happy and I will feel like I've accomplished something, and I will feel more confident about myself. And I don't think self-care rituals should be super difficult. I think they should be attainable. And when we are looking at attainable, there's a big difference between attainable as in I want to make this much money, and attainable as in I'm going to sell one thing today. There's a big difference in those kind of attainable goals. There's long-term and short-term, and I prefer to work more in short-term goals because I can see them better, more clearly, and I usually can use them to reach a long-term goal. It's like a ladder. I saw this post once on Facebook, and it had a ladder that had giant steps in it, and then another ladder beside it with little tiny steps, and it was talking about attainable versus non-attainable. It's hard to reach giant things. Like, even if you jump, sometimes you're not going to reach that ladder piece if it's really far away. But if you set small goals, little ones, to reach up to the big goal, then you are more likely to attain that goal. So I do the same thing in my self-care. That's what I do. I give attainable self-care goals. That way I will complete them. And sometimes they're super easy, and sometimes they're a little bit more intense, like, creating all my VIP pieces, because I make 10 to 12 pieces. And so it just varies depending on that. So that's it. I don't know what else to say about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a very great day.